Hey, Opal! Are you there? I just wanted to let you know that I heard the big news. You're going to be buying a big new house so that you and your mom can live together, right? I actually went to go and check on the house with your mom not all that long ago, and I have to say that I was really blown away with how huge it was. It was amazing! You really outdid yourself picking that one, did you know that? I mean, it must have cost you a fortune or something, right?
I'm sorry, Paula, but I really don't have time for this. Is there something that I can do for you? What is it that you're trying to get at?
I'm only trying to compliment you on how well you've done picking out a huge house like that for you and your mom to live in. You don't have to be so rude to me, you know. I mean, after all, I'm your sister-in-law. You know, your brother's wife. Not only that, but I'm older than you too. So how about you learn to show a little more respect for the elders in your family? You know this is why your parents don't love you. Because you've always been so mean to everyone, even when they are only trying to be nice to you.
First of all, you are not my family. I don't care if you're married to my brother. Please don't refer to yourself as my family. Do you understand?
What are you talking about? That's how marrying into a family works. You're related to your brother, right? Well, I'm married. That makes us sisters-in-law. The title literally has sister in the name. How can we not be family at this point? You know, I hear all the time from your mom about all the problems that she has with you. So your mom seems to be pretty comfortable telling me all the family secrets. What do you think about that? I know that all your life you've caused nothing but awful trouble for your mom. So that's why nobody ever wants you. You're such a jerk. But that's why it's my job to scold you into shape.
Paula, I just said that I don't have time for this at all. And I don't really care what kind of scolding you have in store for me. I'm an adult and don't need to listen to that.
Of course you do. You clearly need someone older than you to tell you all the ways wrong with how you live. And I'll be the first one to break it to you. You're fat and ugly and you're stupid and you can't do anything right!
So you're really all buddy-buddy with my mom, huh? I guess Charlie going away on that business trip gave you quite the excuse to sink your claws into her. But are you really going to pretend like the way you burst into my mom's house, stole my stuff, and then threw me out of my own home was just your way of disciplining me?
Oh, my goodness. You can't still be mad about that, right? I mean, are you serious? Besides, you are blowing this way out of proportion. I didn't steal anything from you. You gave me all of those fancy handbags from the kindness of your heart, don't you remember? So don't go around telling people that I'm a thief or else you'll be in serious trouble. You really need to learn your new place in this family now that I'm a part of it. Because if you're not careful, you're going to get exactly what is coming to you. I can guarantee you that.
You really think that you're going to try and overshadow me to my own family? You really have lost your mind if you think that you're that popular around here.
The only crazy person around here is you, Opal. And thanks to you, I have been going through more stress than I ever have before in my entire life. And you know what else? I don't feel bad one bit about taking all of that stress out on a little punk like you. I really thought that we could have discussed this like rational adults. I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to take matters into my own hands. Hey, Opal. What is the matter with you? Huh? Just how long are you going to be there at your mom's house, huh? You need to realize that you don't have a place here anymore. So, hurry up and pack up your things, because I want you out of here. Do you hear me? I mean it. Your time is up here, and I want you out right this second.
Paula, I literally have no idea at all what you're talking about right now. I mean, literally, what does any of that even mean? You think you're going to get me to leave my own house?
I don't even know why I bother trying to talk with a stupid girl like you. You're nothing but an idiot, and I should have known better than to even try and give you a chance. Let me try one more time to make this clear. I'll speak like I would to a toddler, so that even someone with a brain as shriveled up and tiny as yours might be able to understand. I already know that the house that you're going to be moving into with your mom is going to be ready for you both to live there from next week. And I know that that's why all these movers are coming in and out of the house right now.
Yes, I am more than aware of all of that. Thank you. In fact, I was the one who called the movers and asked them to start clearing out the house.
Well, then when are you finally going to get lost as well? Honestly, just how long are you going to hang around the house now that you've already set all of this into motion? Don't you realize that all your stuff is in the way of the movers and is going to hold back this whole process? Do you think you're going to be able to get all of your stuff moved to wherever you're going for free as well? If you don't get rid of your stuff, I'll do it for you.
I don't really know what you're talking about at all. But if you're talking about my belongings, they are going to the same place that my mom is going to be living. So...
Wait, what? What in the world is that supposed to mean, huh? I haven't heard any of this until now. You really think that you're going to be moving in with your mom to her new house?
Paula, you're not making any sense at all. And if you don't want me to start ignoring your texts, you're going to have to explain to me exactly what it is that you're trying to say.
I see. I guess you still don't get what I'm trying to say to you, is that it? I would have thought that at least one of your 2 brain cells might have been able to figure out what's going on here. So let me make this clear. You are not going to be moving in with your mom. Do you understand? We don't want you, and neither does your mom. Instead, Charlie and I are going to be moving in with your mom. There. Is that clear enough for you?
I mean, at least the words actually led to a conclusion that I was able to understand, but I still have no idea what you're actually meaning by that.
Yes, you do. Don't you play stupid with me. Your mom told me that she told you to pack your bags and get out of the house. Or at least, I thought she would have told you all of that by now. But I guess maybe she didn't even think you were worth telling any of that to. But that just shows how much respect you have around here.
Okay, wait. So you're trying to tell me that instead of me moving in with my mom into the new house that we were buying so that I could move in with my mom, that instead you and my brother are going to be moving in with my mom instead?
That's right. That's exactly what I've been trying to tell you this whole time, you idiot. I mean, did you really think that you were going to be living with your mom in that huge, amazing, expensive house that she showed me? Because if so, then that is just so sad. It's pathetic. Now hurry up. Put all your crap into a box or a suitcase or whatever receptacle you have lying around and get out of the house right now.
Okay, then I guess I'll go ahead and do that. But I really don't think that we're on the same page.
Oh, shut up! I don't see any point in carrying on this conversation with you any further at this point. Just know that I want you out of the house by the end of the day. Do you got it?
I mean, I'll be a little rushed if you really want me out of the house before the end of the day, but don't worry, I promise to do my best. Hey, Mom, are you there? If you have some time, there's something that I'd really like to talk to you about. It has to do with us moving in together and all. Or rather, that's actually the question that I had to begin with. Is it true that you'd rather live with Paula than me? Because if you think that you can get me to shell out money for your new house only to try and keep me from living there as well, then I think that is really, really unfair of you.
Oh my gosh. I should have known it was only a matter of time before I had to hear about this from you. And I should have known that you'd be just as whiny and bratty about it as you've always been. But yes, if you really want to know the truth, I've asked your brother and Paula to come and live with me. They're going to be the ones to take care of me, which means that I don't need you around anymore.
You don't need me? How can you say that after you just used me to get a free brand new house? You're being completely unfair to me right now, don't you get that?
And just what do you think gives you the right to talk to me like this, huh? I'm your mother and what I say goes. So if I tell you that we're not going to be living together, then you should accept that and move on. Honestly, why are you always like this? You're always looking for someone to blame for all of your problems. When are you going to realize that you're the problem? It's you.
It's me? Huh? I'm the problem? It's me. Is that really what you're trying to tell me right now?
Of course it's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't you get that? You've been this way ever since you were a little girl, and quite frankly, I am sick and tired of it. Not only that, but you've never been anything but a stupid little girl who's been a pain in her family's side for years now. You have no idea the kind of pain and turmoil you've been putting all of us through. Honestly, why can't you be more like your sister-in-law, Paula, huh? Compared to you, she may as well be the perfect example of piety. In fact, I wish that she were my real daughter. That's what I see as now anyways. And now that I have the daughter that I've always wanted, I can finally tell you to hit the road.
But then, I don't get it. How could you say that I've caused you nothing but trouble when I'm the one who built you a new house? That isn't fair, Mom.
Oh, what do you want? You think I should get on my knees and thank you for all that you've done for me? You think you're queen of everything just because you bought your mom a house? You should know that you've never, ever been cute. Ever since you were a little girl, you've been nothing but an ugly, stupid eyesore, and I'll be glad to have you out of my life. I mean, really, most days I still refuse to believe that you and I are actually related by blood. There's no way that someone like me could have ever produced someone as useless and terrible as you.
I just don't get it, Mom. We're all that we have for each other ever since Dad cheated on you and left us here. Besides, Charlie and I are siblings. We both have your blood running through our veins. So why do you always have to treat me so horribly?
Don't you dare try and compare yourself to your brother. How could you even think to do something like that? You may be my daughter, but you're more like your father than anything. And that man was maybe even more useless than you, if that's even possible. He worked at that same lumber company for years and years and years and years. He was a no-good bottom feeder who was also the lowest of the low of his whole company. And the fact that he worked that same job for so long just proves what a horrible man he was. In fact, did you know that any time he had to spend any of his own money on you, he would turn around and demand that I pay him back right away? He really was just terrible.
Mom, I still don't get it. I don't understand what I've done to make you hate me like this. You've said horrible things to me like this ever since I was little.
Well, of course I have. I had to get it through your head from early on that you were nothing but a useless little punk in my eyes. I still feel bad for myself that I had to give birth to someone like you. But at least you've managed to prove to me that you're not totally worthless to have around. After all, you did buy me the house and all, but then again, it really was the least that you could do to pay me back for all the suffering and hardship you've put me through. Hey, Opal. Are you there? You have some serious explaining to do. I want to know what is going on, and I want to know right now. Do you understand me?
Wow, well, you sure seem to be full of energy this morning, aren't you, Paula? But I don't get what you mean. Is something the matter? What seems to be the problem here?
Don't you play stupid with me, you little punk! You know exactly what the problem is! I want to know where all the furniture in the house has been taken to. It's not anywhere I can find it. Don't you realize that this is theft? You're a thief! And if you don't want me to call the police on you right now, then you better return my stuff. I'm serious. You better do it right now.
I really am not sure what you're talking about, Paula. I haven't done anything wrong, though. In fact, all that I've done is exactly as you've told me. I packed up my stuff and left. After all, I was the one who had basically bought all of the furniture that was sitting in the house for that whole time, so obviously I included that in what I took with me. I mean, you were the one saying that I was in the way of the moving process and that you wanted me gone as soon as possible. If anything, I thought that you'd be grateful that I'd moved out all of my stuff by the end of the day, just like you asked. So, what again is the problem that you're having?
You really think that I wouldn't have a problem with you robbing us blind like this? I thought that you were just going to pack up your clothes and some of your small belongings and go. But you should have known better. You should have left us all your furniture as a housewarming gift for all of us. How could you just take everything in the house with you and go? I really didn't think you were that kind of person. Honestly, in all my life, I don't think that I've ever met someone so annoying, so vexing. Someone who can drive me up the wall as well as you have.
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I take all of that as a compliment. But the only luggage around here that needs to be taken out is you.
And just what is that supposed to mean? Huh? How dare you talk to me like that? You have seriously got some nerve. When are you going to learn to show respect to your elders, huh?
It means that I guess you just really don't like me at all. There might have been a time in life when I would have just taken all of that abuse from my family, but not anymore. You're not going to like what I have in store for you, but it's high time that I stand up for myself and put you all in your place.
That doesn't even make any sense at all. Whew, you really have lost your mind if you think that I understood a single word of that. I don't care what craziness you're plotting, just give us back our furniture. Oh, that's it. I tried to warn you, but now you've really done it. I gave you all night to bring back our furniture, and now I'm going to sue you for theft. So unless you don't want to be handed a bill for the $1 million worth of furniture that you stole from us, you better give it all back right now. Got it?
Oh man, I heard my phone blowing up and I was wondering who might be trying to get in touch with me this early in the morning. You have no idea how disappointed I was to see that it was just you giving me all of these empty threats. Anyways, I'm quite busy, so if you could just leave me alone, that would be great.
This isn't a joke! You're trash! Do you know that? How dare you try and boss me around like that? You're just a nobody!
Well, that's kind of rich coming from you, if I can be honest.
And, just what is that supposed to mean, huh?
Well, you keep going on about how I should give you back your furniture, but it was never yours to begin with.
You really have gone crazy if you think that you're going to be able to get away with this. Just bring it to our new house. Now.
I'm sorry, but there isn't going to be a new house for you all to move into.
Wait, what? What is that supposed to mean?
You mean you haven't heard? I had the house demolished. You really need to keep better track of these things.
Wait, I don't understand. How could this be? Why is the house gone? What did you do to our house?
I literally just told you in the last text that I sent. I had it demolished, remember?
But I don't understand. How could you tear down a house like that so quickly?
Well, the house was actually never there to begin with.
But that's not true. I saw it. It was there.
I mean, the facade was there, but there was still a lot of interior work to be done. So tearing it down was actually quite easy. I mean, you didn't think a house could actually be built that quickly, right? You keep calling me the idiot, but you didn't even think of this.
Wait, what? But, I mean, so then you were never going to build a house in the first place?
Actually, yes, I was never going to.
But this doesn't make any sense at all. You tricked us. You told us that you were going to buy us a house and then you lied about it. Don't you know that we've already sold our old place? What are we supposed to do now?
Don't tell me that you're actually upset because I decided to stand up to you all.
And just what is that supposed to mean, huh?
You know, at first I was only doing this to get back at my mom for all her years of abuse. But when you decided to hitch your cart to hers, I figured it was just two birds with one stone. As for what you two are going to have to do, that really isn't my problem at all. But good luck with it all anyways.
Ugh, you useless little brat! What kind of sick daughter tries to get revenge on her own mother? Oh, that's just messed up. Hey, you better answer me. We're not through here. Hello, Opal. I realized that I might have lost my cool for a little bit during our conversation yesterday. But now I realize that there actually isn't anything to worry about at all. You think you've left me homeless, but I still have a place to go. We're going to have your mom come and live with us in our condo. So there. I bet you didn't see that one coming, did you? Not only that, but we're going to hire a lawyer and sue you into the ground.
You know, Paula, sometimes I wish I could have the brain that you do. Being able to live in a fantasy world like you must be really nice.
Excuse me? Just what is that supposed to mean, huh?
I mean that you don't have any home to go back to, and the reason is because I sent the proof of your affair to my brother. So if you're looking for a lawyer, I would start looking for a defense lawyer who specializes in divorce. Because my brother is going to be the one suing, and it's going to be you he's doing it to.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? What affair? You really are crazy if you think anything like that is going on around here.
Oh, come on. Why even bother trying to hide it at this point? Although I have to say that I was shocked when I realized that it was going on. I knew that you were an evil, heartless woman to me, but I didn't expect you to betray my brother like this.
You. This is all just your way of trying to get back at me, isn't it? You have it out for me, and you're trying to ruin my life.
Well, yes, it is my way of getting back at you for the way that you've been treating me. But I'm also not wrong. You've been cheating on my brother, and now that he knows, he's looking for a divorce lawyer. So I really don't think that you have that home you thought you could go back to now either.
But this isn't fair. Why are you picking on me like this? The person who you're really mad at is your mom, so why come after me? Oh, you're just angry. You're an angry, spiteful woman, and you want everyone to feel as awful as you do, isn't that right?
Perhaps, but only towards the people who've made me feel this way. Besides, you hate me too, so what's the big deal? And I just feel so sorry for my brother. He's working so hard away from his home while you're wasting all of his money carrying on with this affair. You spend all your time at my mom's house all because you didn't want to have to pay off any of the utility bills on your condo. And then in my mom's house, you thought that you could make yourself at home and take whatever belongings of mine happened to catch your eye.
And what's wrong with wanting to spend more time with my mother-in-law, huh? Especially when the only other person she would have around is a wet blanket like you.
Oh, don't worry. That's why I'm coming after both you and my mom. After all, I know you've been whispering in her ear to make things harder on me.
It's not my fault, though. It's just your mom and I get along by gossiping about you. But she didn't have to follow through on the ideas that I've been giving her.
You say all of that, but I really just don't care at all what excuses you have for yourself. You both said so many horrible things to me, day in and day out. You called me ugly and fat and stupid and useless. My mom was really bad, but she was never this bad until you came along. You made things 10 times worse just by your presence.
But this isn't fair. You still don't have a right to come after me like this. I didn't even do anything to you. Besides, it's only words. You're going to make me homeless over some mean things I said?
You think it was just words? Thanks to you, my mom pushed me downstairs, she's knocked into me while I've been carrying hot food, and has done so many other things to hurt me. And meanwhile, you were there to laugh at my pain and encourage her. You were the one who pushed her farther and farther to act like that.
But I mean, that's not fair. I wasn't the one actually doing any of that. And besides, it's not like you can say that you didn't deserve any of that. You had all of this coming to you.
You can say that all you want, but don't you realize how you acting this way towards me only pushed me to this point? I already told you that my original plan was only to pull this trick on my mom. I didn't like you, but I wasn't going to take it this far. But you just had to get yourself so involved in the problems between the two of us that you basically handed yourself the rope that you find yourself in.
If I knew that you were such a crazy person, I would have never tried to pull something like this. Please. Oh, you have to forgive me. I take it all back. Just please don't do this. I'm begging you here.
Ugh, I really don't have time to be dealing with this right now, and I don't think that you do either. But anyways, I already told you that you only have yourself to blame for all of this. I had no intention of doing anything to you before you started really messing with me. But more than anything, I just feel bad for my brother. I mean, to think that he really loved you and you ended up stabbing him in the back like this? All of this is to say that I don't think that I'm the one that you should be talking to right now. After all, my brother is going to divorce you, and I'd be much more worried about what's in store for you next.
But this can't be happening. How did it all come to this? I just don't understand.
Well, don't you worry. I've done everything in my power to make sure that Charlie is going to be able to leave you with no problems. I've even sent all of the evidence I've collected of your affair to the police, so they know all about it as well. But good luck. You're going to need it.
You. How dare you? Really, you were the worst daughter that anyone could have ever asked for. Do you know how hard I worked to raise you right? How much money I poured into feeding and clothing you? I've never even known anyone to act this way, ever. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you and make you pay me back every single cent that I've ever spent on you. Do you hear me? You're not going to get away with this.
First of all, I want to make something very clear to you. I do not consider myself your daughter at all. You talk about all the hard work and money that you put into raising me, but I think you're forgetting all the horrible pain and hardship that I've had to go through my entire life as well.
What in the world are you even talking about? The moment I started to see more of your father in you, that should have been the sign to kick you out. But I told myself that I could never do that to my own child, and I was kind enough to let you stay. And this is the thanks that you show me.
Oh, please, Mom. I'm not going to be fooled by that lie anymore. I know the truth.
What are you talking about? You don't know anything, you little brat.
I know that you told me that you caught Dad going out with some younger woman from his office, right? But you never actually had any proof at all that he was cheating on you or that he even had that kind of relationship with this woman. You just flew off the handle and demanded that the divorce happen. Isn't that right?
You don't know anything. Why in the world would a man be out for drinks with a younger woman from his office, huh? That had to be an affair, and I know it.
I don't care what you have to say anymore. It's clear that there's really no point in keeping this up anyways. But it's really no skin off my neck. After all, my revenge is finally done, and I don't have any other reason to deal with you.
How dare you talk to your mother this way, you little brat? You don't get to tell me why your father and I split up. Just who in the world do you think you are? But whatever. I don't need a daughter like you anyways. After all, now I have Paula. And she already agreed to live with me and take care of me for the rest of my life.
I think you might be putting the cart before the horse there. But like I said, it's really not my problem.
And, just what is that supposed to mean, huh? Why do you always seem to think that you know something that I don't?
I'm just saying that even if Paula is still wanting to do that, I'm not sure how much use she would be. I mean, you do realize that this whole time the three of us were all living in your house, I was the only one doing any work around there, right?
What? No, that can't be right. Paula would always tell me what she had done around the house that day. You're lying.
Choose not to believe me if you want, but the truth is that she demanded that I do everything that she had told you she'd done. In fact, you two would spend basically all day just talking and gossiping together, so I really don't know when you think she would have had any time to do any work around the house.
So you're telling me that the whole time that she was living with me, Paula actually never did a single thing to help out around the house?
That's right. Must be quite the nasty surprise for you, though, right? Here you thought that I was the good-for-nothing, useless daughter when the real one was right under your nose the whole time.
Well, that's because you were doing it all. Should have given her more things to do around the house. She couldn't do anything because you were taking all the work.
Is that really the best excuse that you can come up with for her? Why don't you just accept that Paula was never going to be able to take care of you? I mean, you know Paula much better than I do, or at least you've spent much more time with her. Do you really think she's capable of all the work it takes to be there for you? But anyways, it really doesn't matter since her and Charlie are getting divorced anyways.
But if she and Charlie get divorced, then what's going to happen to me? Who is going to take care of me if not you or Paula?
Probably no one, Mom. Nobody is going to take care of you, and you're going to live out the rest of your years alone. It didn't have to be this way, though. If you had just carried less hate in your heart, then I wouldn't have been pushed to this point. If you didn't let your daughter-in-law bully me just like you did, then I wouldn't have had to go after you both. But now I can finally be free of you and never have to worry about dealing with your horrible abuse ever again. So with that, I say goodbye and good riddance. After that, Charlie returned from his business trip and began the divorce process with Paula. Paula, who was already in quite a bit of debt, was forced to pay a huge fine for her affair. After that, she had to quickly find work and moved into a tiny little apartment by herself. Not only after that, my mom, now without a home, begged Paula to let her move in. Paula agreed for some reason, but I imagine she regrets it now. I hear rumors that fights and shouting are heard from their apartment almost every night. In the end, it got so bad that Paula had to check herself into a psych ward. So, with no one else to take care of her, my mom was finally left on the street and without a penny to her name. She got caught stealing from a store and ended up in jail. Knowing that my mom was finally locked up, it was like a huge weight had been taken off of my shoulders. I was finally free to live my life. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.